Connecting the Dots, Reliving Northwoods History with Carrie Bladorn. Nestled among the forests and lakes of northern Wisconsin lies a culinary tradition as storied as the region itself, the Supper Club. I always say on Monday morning, I know what I'm doing on Friday evening, and that's having a fish fry at one of my favorite Northwoods supper clubs, like Moondance here in Sugar Camp, with the brandy Old Fashioned, of course. My out-of-state friends always want to know, what exactly is a supper club? Having grown up eating at them and talking to a lot of Northwoods folks about this topic the last several months, a supper club is often difficult to define. But you know one when you walk in, and one of the best times of the year to visit is around the holidays. These institutions are more than just dining establishments. They are woven into the social and cultural fabric of the Northwoods. Many supper clubs have become cherished landmarks, dotting the lakes region of northern Wisconsin. In the Northwoods, the supper club phenomenon emerged in the 1920s and 30s, evolving from resort dining rooms. Initially offering meals to resort guests, these establishments opened their doors to the public for evening meals. Some began as backwoods taverns or roadside restaurants with just a few tables, and even speakeasies, which turned into full-time restaurants by the end of Prohibition in 1933, becoming popular for their relaxed atmosphere, good food, and sense of community. What sets a supper club apart from a traditional restaurant is its unique blend of ambiance, menu offerings, and rituals developed over many decades. Starting at the bar for a cocktail and moving to a table provides a more relaxed dining pace. These restaurants have thrived in northern Wisconsin, providing locals and vacationers alike with the perfect retreat, a combination of Northwoods charm and a welcoming atmosphere. The Fireside in Rhinelander has a perfect mix of all the things you want from a good supper club. In the Northwoods, supper clubs are independently owned, sometimes staying in the same family for multiple generations, or being bought by those that carry on their traditions, giving each establishment a distinct personality. Common elements include rustic and intimate settings, dim lighting, and Northwoods decor. Looking at the walls of a supper club is like viewing a time capsule of the Northwoods. Supper club staples include Friday night fish fries, Saturday prime rib, roasted chicken, and Northwoods favorites like walleye and perch. These meals are often served with relish trays, soup, salad, homemade sides, and desserts made from time-honored recipes. These traditions originated with Wisconsin's European immigrants from places like Germany, Poland, and Ireland in the early 1900s. Fish fries catered to Catholics abstaining from meat on Fridays, while prime rib offered a tasty, efficient Saturday dinner option. Sunday roasted chicken specials rounded out the weekend, giving patrons another reason to gather after church. Many supper clubs continue these traditions today. Many historic supper clubs have become icons of the Northwoods. Clearview Supper Club in St. Germain has operated for over a century. Starting as a resort lodge and dining room in 1918, it has changed hands over the decades, but retained the charm and traditions you can only find at an authentic Northwoods supper club. The brandy Old Fashioned is a quintessential Northwoods supper club drink, prepared with Wisconsin's unique twist, muddled to perfection with a dash of Angostura bitters and topped with soda. Do you like yours sweet or sour, cherries or olives? Wisconsin's signature drink was introduced to the state by an influx of German immigrants who preferred brandy to whiskey. Wisconsinites that attended the Chicago World's Fair in 1893 visited Corbell's booth and fell in love with the Californian brandy maker, bringing bottles home with them. The cocktail made its way to supper club bars, and the rest is history. Another popular cocktail at Northwoods supper clubs is an after-dinner grasshopper, a minty ice cream drink. The Northwoods is full of supper clubs past and present, and it would be difficult to include them all. Social media responses to this conversation came up with hundreds of them. A few from the past mentioned were Al Jen and Pied Piper in Rhinelander, or the Northern Air in Three Lakes. Those still in operation and receiving honorable mention from locals were the White Stag in Sugar Camp, the Guides Inn in Boulder Junction, and Blink Bonnie in Eagle River, just to name a few. What's your favorite supper club? Despite changing dining trends, supper clubs remain a beloved tradition in northern Wisconsin. Their endearing popularity can be attributed to their commitment to quality, authenticity, and a sense of nostalgia. For locals and tourists alike, Visiting a supper club is not just a meal, it's an experience steeped in history and community. As these establishments continue to evolve, they preserve the essence of what makes northern Wisconsin special, offering a slice of history alongside every plate. I'm Carrie Bladorn, and this is Connecting the Dots, reliving Northwoods history on Newswatch 12. Connecting the Dots, reliving Northwoods history with Carrie Bladorn.